O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson.
Oh, give me 518s down, man. Oh.
You gave me too pretty a shot. I couldn't pass it up.
CVA 50 caliber MR.
CVA nitride muzzle loader.
O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson is presented each week by CVA. It's just a better gun.
Hello again, everyone. I'm O'Neill Williams, and welcome to our program. Doing what I do for a living, I'm privileged to be involved often with fundraisers. And one of my sponsors, Bojangles, raises millions of dollars over time to benefit the Muscular Dystrophy Association. So I got to go to a banquet and offer a hunt from Buchanan Shoals Plantation up there in North Carolina, east of Charlotte. It raised a lot of money, so Travis and I, along with Chip Weil with Daytona International Raceway and Clifton Rutledge with Bojangles, we get to go hunting, and the benefit goes to the Muscular Dystrophy Association Summer Camp for Kids. You'll see it today on O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson.
A good idea while you're waiting on your guests to arrive, if you come up here to Buckhannon Shoals, is to warm up with some sporting clays. And we kind of got in a little argument earlier about who was the better shot. So while we're waiting, we're gonna find out. You ready?
We'll try, yeah, you bet. Hold on. Which one? Don't surprise me.
It's your call.
Pull. That's the way you save shells. Because if this were an automatic, I would have shot 3 times. So I just saved. Pull.
Good shot.
This is fun. Grab your gun, son. It's your
You
turn.
want me to show you how to do it?
Yeah, let's show we have. Ready?
Pull.
Good job.
That's how you do that.
Again?
Sure.
Same
Pull.
number. Good job.
What I didn't tell him is I went and did this last week in preparation.
Aha, you dirty rat. Yeah, uh-huh.
Pull. Oh, that one got me.
That's a really low bird right there.
You're good on the surprises.
Mm-hmm. I hit him that last one.
You winged him.
Yes.
Drop the leg on that.
Yeah, I dropped the leg on him.
Oh, I missed both of those. Hold on, you can't do me like that.
Yes, we can. That's his start to the hunt, a double miss. Look at him. It was a surprise.
In the truck.
Plenty of shells, huh?
Gotta have a little bit of redemption.
Good.
O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson, brought to you by Conus Optics, the Whitetail Institute of North America, Bill Jordan's Realtree Camo, the Furminator, Enforcer Fire Aid 2000, Bojangles, and your local Toyota dealer.
Follow this trail right here.
All right.
And see what the dog's on.
What's the boykin's name? Liz.
Liz, go.
I'm only going to go to about 12. You go the rest of the way. All righty. Yep.
Back.
Up.
Good shot. I love watching those dogs work. Yeah, I don't care if I shoot a bird. I love watching these things work.
Oh yeah, they're the hunters.
Slow.
It's fun, isn't it?
I love, look at that. Step back. Yep.
Yeah. Got it.
I got it that time.
Good bird there, buddy.
I'm gonna shoot over that dog's head.
Find him, find him. Find him, dog.
Low.
Get him, Liz.
They're holding tight though.
Mm-hmm. There you are.
Like that.
No. They're here somewhere. Up. Got it. Good shot.
Yes, sir. Good shot. Good shot.
We made that pay. There goes one there.
Yeah.
I want you to meet Clifton Rutledge. He's with Bojangles. That's
Yes,
enough, isn't it?
That's enough. That's
What
enough.
brought us together, sir? Tell us about it.
And one of the things that we donate to is a big cause for Bojangles is MDA. And this, you were gracious enough to put this up for auction, and I was lucky enough to win it.
Well, who's going to say no to this is what I'm saying.
well,
You
no.
know, with the muscular- actually, it's not just a fund. What
Yeah.
is it to do with the fund?
You know, MDA is, of course, Muscular Association that we are a part of allowing these kids to go to camp every year for a full week. And between our shamrocks that we do, we sell in the store to our customers, donate to that auction, our golf tournament, and people like yourself that are gracious to give us, we're able to raise over $1 million every year to give back to this cause.
It's wonderful to be a part of it.
It's a wonderful thing to be a part of, and of course the children, you get close to them. And they love it. They love Bojangles, they love being a part of this, but the camp is what really pays off when you can see these children fish and do all the different games, which, for a normal child gets to do every day, that takes for granted.
It's really
And,
special, isn't
it's a very special time. Yes. But bringing this together for us to be with you and me to bring Chip Wall, which is the president, of course, of Daytona, that I've become very close with. All that association together, again, behind MDA, they're a big part of it as well for us. It's what allows us to come out and enjoy things like this and watch these dogs. I don't care if I shoot a bird, just watching these dogs run.
You bet. It's a worthwhile meeting.
Yes, sir.
Just enjoy the day.
More than you'll ever know. Thank y'all. My first double? I'll take my first one. I like getting doubles though.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to preclude individuals from being involved in something for the MDA. It's not just companies.
No, it's not. I mean, we start shamrocks, and what that is that our customers come in, they can donate $1, $5, $10, is whatever they want to for the shamrock, their names. We post them on the walls in all of our stores. And 100% of that money goes back to MDA. And so we're in 11 states, 720 something plus restaurants, and these children, they deserve what we can do and anything that our customers, but they give so much every year, and we appreciate what they do.
Okay, and besides the shamrocks, however, an individual can call
You bet.
Bojangles.
They can either call us, or the best way is www.bojangles.com. Say that you're interested in learning what to do more about this, and either someone in our communications department will get back with them immediately.
Immediately is right. I've tried that, and you get a call back right away. If you call about that, you get a call back right away.
It's near and dear to our hearts. It's part of our culture.
Those shamrocks are easily recognized.
They
I know
are.
You walk in some Bojangles, and they're everywhere, all over.
We started on St. Patrick's Day, and it goes for a couple of months.
There you go. All right, let's follow the dogs. What do you say?
All right, let's go.
You're watching O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson today, a quail hunt at Buchanan Shoals Plantation up there east of Charlotte. The point is not the hunt today, no. The point is it raised thousands of dollars for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. And with Chip Weil and Clifton Rutledge, we had a fabulous time and benefited more than just us.
I gotta remember I got that tight choke in here. There you go. I'd have a string tied to his foot.
Bird. Here.
Hoop, hoop, hoop.
Liz, go. Quail. Oh. Got it. Here. Got it, here.
I got one.
Here.
Chip, you're still tired from this weekend, aren't you?
Him must be tired.
I gave your perfect excuse. You're tired from the weekend 500. I bet you had fun, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, I enjoyed watching it. But no, what else do you have? I know you're able to come up here and go hunt with us for a couple of days, but what else do y'all have go on down there during the year?
Oh man, we're busy about 300 days a year. So obviously we have the Daytona 500 and the Coke Sierra 400 and all the things that go along with the two biggest NASCAR races at the facility. But you know, we also have North America's largest sports car race in the Rolex 24, which happens in January. We also have the Country 500, which is a country music festival, 3-day festival. On
That's
the
going to be
infield.
a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Who else coming down?
We got
there?
Miranda Lambert, Blake Shelton, Kid Rock, and Keith Urban all playing. So it's going to be an awesome weekend. We had the first Country 500 last year and it was awesome. So looking forward to having everybody back. You know, that brings a unique demographic to our racetrack. Obviously we have the greatest fans in the world that come watch the best stock car racers and the best sports car racers come do what they do best. But you know, bringing a different demographic to the racetrack is important to us because they get to see the facility. You know, we just spent $400 million reinventing the.
I was down there for vacation last year and did the tour, and they said, you know, next time you come back, we got a lot of cool stuff to show you.
Yeah, we just finished a $400 million renovation. You know, brand new escalators, brand new elevators, wider, more comfortable seats. That's what our race fans deserve. So we made the commitment and did that 2 years ago, and just finished our second Daytona 500. And the reviews I've gotten from both, you know, our corporate partners and our race fans has been fantastic, just with the new amenities that we brought to the stadium.
That's awesome, and from what you said, the raceway is more than just racing.
Oh yeah, it's a world center of entertainment. You know, we talk about it being the world center of racing, but really, you know, the racetrack stays busy, like I said, about 300 days a year with a number of different activities. You have car clubs come in. We have the American Ninja Warrior. They're doing a regional final there this year. We had the Ferrari World Final there in December. So there's a number of things that happen outside of the traditional NASCAR weekends or the traditional sports car weekends.
I'll tell you, if you get a chance to go down there and visit Daytona International Speedway, even if you're not at the 500, it's worth the trip.
After the morning turkey hunt the other day, I like to hunt all day, but we took a break, went into town close by to a local fried chicken joint. We were sitting there enjoying our fried chicken. Another guy came in, he was in camo, so we talked to each other for a moment. And he was rolling up the sleeves like this to go wash his hands, and he had a tick on his wrist. He sure did. And he was talking about that and how he hadn't felt it or anything. And and he had one on his neck. I said, do you use any tick repellent? No. Well, let me tell you, mosquitoes and so on can be troublesome. Ticks can make you sick for a long, long time. I use something called Bug Band Insect Repellent. It's a DEET-free wipe. It's a little towelette that are in these little packages. You put them in your pocket right before you go into where you're gonna set up. Take this and you can put it on your skin, your neck, your wrist, even your ankles, and you're protected from ticks. I'm not trying to sell you Bug Band. I'm trying to keep you tick free, because see, DEET's great, but you can't put it on your skin at all. So, that took a long time. That is your CONUS tip of the week, Bug Band Tick Repellent.
We have more with O'Neill and Travis, but first, let's thank these sponsors. QDMA, the Quality Deer Management Association. Georgia Power. Timbuktu Outdoors. Year One. The Georgia Department of Economic Development. Boat US. And Tough Shed. Now, let's join O'Neill for some flavorful cooking with Swaggerty Farm sausage.
You're going to want this recipe and you're going to want to give it a try. It's the best. Just listen to it now. Ready? Maple, bourbon, mustard, glaze, bacon, wrapped bratwurst. Lunch or dinner. It looks like this. I've cooked them a little bit here. Now you take the mustard, bourbon, glaze. Oh, I'll bet this will be one of the first recipes that you try when you go to swaggertys.com, and I'll show you what this looks like when we're done. You're going to be so impressed. I can hear the computers going right now so that you can get the recipe. One more time. Maple, bourbon, mustard, glaze, bacon, wrapped brats, and it's all from Swaggerty's. You've got to have this. Go to swaggertys.com, o'neilloutside.com. Give it a try. Time for the CVA Guestbook this week from Earl Fligg from Blanchester, Ohio. And he says he's an inexperienced whitetail hunter. He doesn't know how to tell a 3 or 4 year old buck from a 5 or 6 year old buck. That's kind of tough too, I got to tell you. But the youngest of the bucks, the 2.5, 3s, they're going to kind of look like a teenager. They're going to have long legs, a short body, a real long neck. They may have a big rack according to their heritage, but they look young. Their colors are bright, face is brown and white. They'll look like that. An older buck, 4, 5, or 6, big-bodied. His neck looks short. Rack is probably big, but not necessarily so. And his legs look short because his body is so big. It's like looking at me instead of Travis. So if you'd like to be awarded a CVA muzzleloader, go to o'neilloutside.com, the CVA Guestbook. Click there, leave your comment, leave your question. If we use it on the show, CVA will send you a muzzleloader. I want to introduce you to Jason Kiker. He's the owner of Buchanan Shoals. Fabulous place. First of all, how large a piece of property is this that you manage and own?
O'Neill's about 5,000 acres.
Oh, where's it located?
South Central North Carolina, along the PD River.
Okay, convenient from Columbia, Charlotte, and even Atlanta area.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's a private club, is it not?
It is. So we're a private club for our deer hunting, our turkey hunting, our dove hunting, our waterfowl hunting, but open to the public for quail hunting.
Okay, and that's what brings us here. So, how can we refer to this as a different place the way you work the quail?
We do things a little bit different than some shooting preserves in that we've manicured our habitat to replicate what Mother Nature wants for good quail habitat.
Okay.
The only thing Mother Nature doesn't provide us enough of is the birds we want to shoot. So we try to replicate that and using surrogators, which is a basic box that allows us to raise young birds from the time they're born to about 5 weeks old out in our grounds where we hunt.
Oh, I see. So you don't put them out in the morning and shoot them at noon?
We do not.
How many non-members visit with you here at Buchanan Shoals during the year?
Gosh, it's probably as much as 40% of our hunts come from non-members. I'd guess 300 or 400 different groups.
I think the following is important. The fabulous turkey, deer, dove, duck, all of that, it didn't just happen. You helped make it happen, didn't you?
Correct. So we basically, when we started this, basically had a canvas to work with, and went into it knowing we wanted to manage for trophy deer. Also wanted to manage to have a good turkey population. Food through food plots, supplemental feeding. Biggest part of that is also in introducing a trophy management program. So we have age restrictions and antler restrictions on what people can harvest, what the members can shoot each year, and manage our buck to doe ratio. But all that comes together to produce a trophy
It's
deer.
a great example of how the hunter, the fisherman, the outdoorsman creates and conserves wildlife for their benefit also.
Correct.
Oh yeah, it didn't just happen. Buchanan Shoals, fabulous place. We might want to visit.
Love to have them.
You bet. It's a buck right there. Come on in, brother.